We're going to do a video today about Pegaxy. We aped into Pegaxy last night. We thought it was right that we make a video about it. We're going to go ahead. Remember, this is not financial advice. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm a guy in my basement throwing money around about Pegasus horses on the internet. So do your own due diligence, do your own research. Don't just listen to me. Pegaxy is a racing game with futuristic mythological style Pega horses, descendants of the mighty Pegasus. In this game, players will participate in a PvP format race to win rewards in the platform's native utility token, Viz, or Vigorous token. The interesting thing about Pegaxy to us and what caught our eye is it's currently live. Gameplay is live, breeding is live, marketplace buying and selling is live, asset rentals are live. So there are things that you can do here. If you have a guild like the Lucid Esports United, like we do, our scholars can potentially play Pegaxy and earn. It's very interesting to us. We want to provide as much opportunity for our scholars as possible. The website looks very interesting, so let's dive into it a little bit more. So there's 4 different types of bloodlines in Pegaxy. You've got Haas, Campana, Klin, and Zan. And each of these currently just have an effect with cooldown times with breeding. But if you read about them more on the website, you can see with different tracks in the future, each one is going to have different areas where they're better or worse on different tracks and conditions. But right now, it's all about breeding cooldown times, and we'll show that. There's also male and female Pegaxys. That's important to know. If you want to breed Pegaxys, Pegasus, if you want to breed these, you need to have both a male and a female. But other than that, there's no more like breeding requirements at the moment. The game is on the Polygon network, so you're going to need a MetaMask wallet and to bridge funds over to Polygon and to connect to the Polygon RPC in your wallet to play the game or enter the marketplace. The tokenomics, PGX or Pegaxy Stone is the governance token. Viz or Vigorous is the utility token. Both are needed for breeding. We're going to show the chart. Both are needed for breeding, but you're going to need a lot of Vigorous. Majority of what you're going to need is Vigorous token for breeding. If you look down here, the Pegaxy team is quite large. Pretty impressive, all the people they have on staff already. Very interesting to see what they can maybe do in the future with all this staff. And when you look more importantly down at the investors here, you see that Crypto.com and Kyber Ventures we're spearheading the investment rounds to get this game off the ground. Two very large, well-known companies in the cryptocurrency and blockchain space. Kyber Network is where you're going to do all your swapping of USDT for the 2 governance tokens that you need to breed or anything like that. We can get right into the marketplace here. Here are the assets we bought. We bought 10 Pegaxys last night. We bought quite a few Haas. I think 2 pairs of Haas, a pair of Zan, a pair of Klin, and a pair of Campanas to start breeding. And I think it's best to hop in the marketplace here. You can look at the different breed types in the white paper, and the rarest ones are foundings. And to get a founding, virgin founding, the floor on virgin foundings currently, for a Zan foundling virgin, you're looking at 5,675 USDT. USD Tether is a stable token, so you're looking at a little over $5,600 in US dollars to buy 1 virgin. You'll need 2, obviously, a male and a female. This is a female, so you'll also need to buy a male virgin. Let's see where a male virgin is. And what was that? That was a Zan. You need a male virgin Zan. $20,000 for a foundling male right here. $15,000 to get the pairing male founding. You're gonna need 15,000 USDT. So there's a lot of money flowing into this game here. That doesn't matter. As you breed 2 foundings together, you get 2 legendary. You breed 2 legendary to get 2 epics, or you get an epic child. You breed 2 epics together, you get a rare child. You get 2 rares together, you get pacers. We bought all pacers last night for our breeding pool. That's about it. We could show the chart for the breeding types there so you can see that. Like for renting over here, I think it's really interesting because you can pay just a base rental fee to just rent if you want to just try out the game, play with a few Pegaxys. The person lending makes a little bit of money. I think that's really interesting. And you have the share for profit over here. So you can share profits. People can rent right now for free, and they only get 15% of the profit. So if I wanted to rent this Axie right now, I could play the Axie. 15% of the profits it makes while we're playing go to me. The other 85% go to the asset owner that's renting it to me. I think that's very interesting. I think they should put a minimum in on this. I think that's a little too capitalistic there, and the person renting doing all the 3 or 4 button clicks that they need to do to make the race happen, and cheering and the sadness and the joy should get a little bit more than 15%. But other than that, I think it's very interesting. You can also do direct rentals. If you're a guild like us in Lucid Esports United, we can directly lend our assets to our scholars. So we think that's very important. That's why we got in. Buying and selling on the marketplace is here. Renting's available. Racing is available. Breeding is available. For breeding Pegaxys, you need both a male and a female. Those are the only requirements to breed 2 axes together. Brother and sister may breed together. Parent and children can breed together currently. Bloodlines are very important. Haas, Campana, Klin, Zan. Because they have different breeding cooldown times, you most likely want to breed a Haas with a Haas, a Campana with a Campana, a Klin with a Klin. And there is a chart in the white paper we will show you how they break down if you were to breed different classes together. None of our assets are available to breed right now, but we will be breeding Pegaxys in the next video and breaking down the costs we paid for them, and hopefully we'll be able to get into selling some Pegaxys as well as leasing them out to some of our scholars. And for now, let's race some Pegaxys. Let's race some, you know? Let's race Princess Turner. We were racing Princess Turner last night. Let's get it on. You're gonna need to approve the transaction to race one time and move the Pegaxy to the racing server. It takes a moment for each transaction to go through, but if you notice, the transaction fee is super, super small. It's less than 15 cents per transaction. It's even less than that, I think. I think it's less than a penny, to be honest. So you don't have to worry about transaction fees on Polygon, which is really, 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 really nice. Talking about 0.01 of a Matic token here. I think that's like 2 cents a transaction, right around 2 cents a transaction. I bought my first 4 Pegaxys this week. Rental contracts are so interesting. I do like the rental contracts. I like that you're able to rent the Pegaxys out, either directly to your scholars if you're a guild owner and already have scholars, or want to start, you know, directly helping people directly, as my partner said, or you can just rent directly on the marketplace to people. I think that's also a positive as well. If you just want to get your assets out there and get them in use and let people using them, I like that there's like a public contract for people to get it. One thing I will note about the rental part is, come on, Princess Turner! Come on, Princess Turner! Don't lose! Princess Turner doesn't like lane 8. I've noticed she doesn't like lane 8. She likes like lane 3, 4, and 5. Princess Turner. So we'll do another race, but I've noticed that in renting on Pegaxy, the splits are really low, like that 15% you saw over there. And I think like the game should definitely institute a minimum and stuff like that, so people renting aren't like getting taken advantage of. But other than that, I think this could get really interesting. And another thing to note is on the roadmap, there's a beta release for Pegaxy on mobile, and then 3D gameplay on desktop. So I know this game is pretty basic right now, but they have a lot in the pipeline here to make this interesting and fun in the future. As you can see, you win Viz tokens. The person who got first gets 105 Viz tokens. We're going to go to the next match here. We're going to try another one. We want Princess Turner to really win, right? We want Princess Turner to take it down. And you can see there's actually oh, that race is full already. You can see these races are actually filling up quite quickly here, so there's a lot of activity in the game. And I think that's very important to note. There's definitely a lot of activity in the game. People playing, there's a lot of guilds getting in and breeding, as well as you know, lending out Pegaxys for a profit. The rental market is very profitable at the moment, and I think it makes it very, very interesting. Look at how fast this fills up. Game's full. Let's get the race going. Princess Turner in lane 7. Come on! For the live stream. Do it for the live stream, Princess Turner. Princess Turner. Step it up, girl. Step it up. Step it up! Princess Turner. Lane 1's going to take it down here. Lane 1, 4, and 2. The only way you can tell the places are gold, silver, bronze coloring on the Pegaxys. It's kind of hard to tell what position you're in if you're not in first, second, or third. I think some type of like update there would be interesting, so you could tell what place everybody was in. Finished. Calculating rewards. Calculating rewards. We gotta win a race on the stream, right? I think I was like kind of doing the math last night. I think you win like 1 out of every 5, so we might not win in these 3 races we're doing here, but we're gonna try. And now we're in lane 3. That's the importance, I think, of Princess Turner. She is a top lane qualifier. This is where she really likes to run the Pegaxys out. You know what I mean? Let's go. Let's go, Princess Turner. Let's go. Come on, Princess Turner. Come on, Princess Turner. Come on, Princess Turner. Oh, I saw 3rd place. I saw her dip into bronze there. Come on, girl. Come on, girl. You can do it. You can do it. I believe in you, Princess Turner. I believe when you're in that low lane slot that you can take 1st, 2nd, or 3rd. Maybe not, though. If you're falling behind, starting to not believe, maybe we're going to run this 4th time. Yikes. 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 Alright, Princess Turner. 1 for the team, man. 1 for the team. 1 for the YouTube subs. When Princess Turner wins this match, you guys are going to click the subscribe button. I know it. Alright? That's what's going to happen. You're going to click the sub button. And you're like, damn, I'm subbing to this channel because I want to hear more about his breeding and how much it costs and how much he paid and how much he makes off the breeding and if renting to his scholars is profitable. So I'm going to go ahead and click that sub button anyway. But Princess Turner's going to win, and then you have to click it. Start breeding. Here the race goes. Let's go, Princess Turner. Lane 6, baby. Lane 6, baby. Come on. Come on. You're right next to somebody in 2nd. Don't lose that thunder. Don't lose that thunder. Come on. Come on. You got bronze next to you. Yikes. Princess Turner is like... Oh! 3rd place. We'll take a bronze. We'll take it. Come on, baby. Let's go. Keep the color. Keep the bronze color. Let's go. Race it out. Race it out, girl. Race it out. Race it out. Race it out. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Give us the bronze. Yeah. Hit the sub button. Hit the fucking sub button.
Come on, you are. Oh.
Princess Turner! Hitting the cash, baby! Let's go! 26 Vis tokens. 26 Vis tokens. That's our video, dude. On the roadmap, it looks like it's going to be better. They have a large team, large investors. You can actively invest, play, breed, rent, buy and sell. That's our thesis. We're jumping in. God bless us. We'll see you in the next video.